bros, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Captain's Club Mission Success, where our only aim, or rather, my only aim is to help you succeed. And as part of this mission, my first focus area is to improve the communication of all my well wishers, all the followers, and especially the young professionals and the blue collar warriors of my team. So, with this aim, I have prepared a 90 days practical public communication or success communication or business communication package, which I've divided into three modules of 30 days each, and which will increase your communication GDP significantly. And that's the reason I've nominated it as the gold module for the first 30 days, followed by the diamond module for the next 30 days, and finally, the most powerful module, that is the platinum module from day 61 to day 90. And you would have seen some of my previous videos, my shorts, wherein I'm focusing on the importance of English communication at the workplace, because I firmly believe that this is one of the most important skills, one of the most important, irrespective of which area, which field, which specific domain you're working. But unless you're mastering the English communication, no, it will not be possible to grow up the higher echelons of your respective domains. So, with this aim, I've covered few days earlier. Today, I'm going to cover a day three topic, wherein I'll be busting some of the myths related to public speaking, and which has been, created by people unnecessarily, right? And I believe that अगर आपने इन myths के बारे में जान लिया, इन भ्रम को पहचान लिया, तो आप आसानी से इन भ्रम को तोड़ पाएंगे और एक बहुत ही सक्सेसफुल पब्लिक स्पीकर और एक गुड कम्युनिकेटर बन पाएंगे अपने लाइफ में, वेयर एवर यू आर. एंड आई नो फॉर द इंटरेस्ट ऑफ अ लार्जर ऑडियंस, मैं इसको इंग्लिश और हिंदी दोनों कॉम्बो, आप इंग्लिश कह सकते हैं, so that audience of all the specters at all the level of their current English fluency can benefit from this. Okay, as you can see that today I'll be dealing with myths जो भ्रम है public speaking से related, and let's see कि ये भ्रम कौन से हैं. Correct. So सबसे पहले भ्रम तोड़ना जरूरी क्यों है? Why it is important to break this myths? It is important because कई बार जब किसी चीज के बारे में इतना ज्यादा भ्रम क्रिएट कर दिया जाता है, तो उससे एक फियर पैदा होता है किसी के भी मन में. लाइक बचपन से हम सुनते आ रहे हैं कि हमारे पेरेंट्स भी हमें डराते रहते हैं, ये मत करो भूत आ जाएगा, ये मत करो पुलिस ले जाएगी. व्हाई? एंड वी ऑलवेज बिलीव दैट अगर हम ऐसा करेंगे तो वाकई में ऐसा होगा. एंड दैट्स द रीजन these myths have a very, very negative impact on your confidence, and it stops you from going out and learn those skills or do those tasks. So similarly, there are a lot of people, I don't know with what interest, but they create a lot of myths about public speaking. So today I thought the first thing is, let me break a few of these myths. And why it is important to break is that once you know that there is no booth, no police going to take you for doing small mischiefs. Similarly, now once you know that the myths created by people about public speaking or good communication, I'll say, once it is broken, you'll feel confident, you'll feel capable, and you'll be eager to break these myths and be better at the business communication or public speaking. So that's the reason why I want to do it. And primarily everything is driven by mind. So it is very important that you feel that these myths can be broken. These are not realities. And once you have accepted these, positive reinforcement in your mind, once you have accepted that you can do well in your mind, I'm sure practically also you can go and do well. So with this brief overview, let me just first get on to the first myth. And the first myth is, people say that great public speakers are born. And let me be very honest, this is one of the stupidest myth people have created, right? Because it's a very, very learnable skill. And you see many people around you. In fact, no, I'll start with the senior most government official, or the public authority of India, Modi ji. I know if you see his previous speeches and the level at which he speaks today, you will see immense growth. So nobody is a born speaker. It's a learnable skill, whether it is Steve Jobs, Oprah, Denzel Washington, or there are so many personality in India. You know, um, for example, even Kapil Sharma, you see his first episodes, and now you see the confidence and the level of mastery he has attained. So it's a very, very learnable skill and very much doable. So those people who say that these public people are born, please tell them on their face that sorry, it can be learned, and I learn it and I do it and I can do it. Now, for example, since I know हमारी setting generally corporate की है, so I have picked up an example of one of the most successful business leader, Mr. Steve Jobs. So we all know, whoever has little knowledge of about him or this particular industry, know that he was a very shy person, but over the years with practice he became one of the most loved speaker, and an audience could listen to him for hours together, right? We can I can easily change this slide with Kapil Sharma, Modi ji, Narayan Murthy, Indra Nui, Devdutt Patnaik, right, Sudhanshu Gupta. There are so many good speakers in India itself जिनको आपने उभरते हुए देखा होगा. उनकी आप पहले की वीडियोस देख लीजिए या पहले कुछ स्पीचेस ले लीजिए, एंड कंपेयर टू दैट आज आप देखिए, यू विल सी जमीन आसमान का अंतर. Even Khan sir, for example, you see his first odd videos and you see him speaking today. I mean, there is remarkable improvement or change, right, in the confidence. So it can be learned and anybody can learn it. Now, the next myth is expert myth. That means अगर आपको पब्लिक स्पीकिंग करनी है तो आपको एक्सपर्ट होना चाहिए. Okay, friends, just tell me, who can claim that he is an expert on this earth or any topic? Can any one of us can claim that he is an expert? And for example, even if you consider yourself or anybody consider himself to be an expert on a subject, now in any given public assignment, you get 30 minutes, 45 minutes, 1 hour. So can you share the entire wealth of your knowledge in 30 minutes or 45 minutes or 1 hour? So even if you're an expert, you will not be able to, deliver your entire expertise in the limited time you have been given. So primarily, it's not about being an expert. It's about knowing your audience. It's getting the right content, packaging it in the right manner within the allotted time. So anybody with right preparation, passion, understanding, he or she can deliver a fantastic public speech. Examples are enough. Modi ji, Kapil Sharma, anybody. I mean, they are not expert. Nobody can claim that he's an expert. For example, no, Kapil cannot say that he's an expert on comics, right, or comedian. There are a lot of people better than him, but there are certain other aspects which make you deliver a right public speech or become a popular speaker. Now, let's take Kapil Sharma's example itself. Now, he's not the best speaker, right? He doesn't have the best personality. He's not, no, he has not done any great education in that particular field in which he has become popular. But why he's famous, why audience love him? Because there is an emotional connect, right? Whatever he says, whatever he packages in show, it connects with the common audience of India, right? And that's why people listen to him, pay for his show, and he has become such a huge star in India. Second aspect is, besides the emotional connect ki baat kiya, authenticity, because how long you can fake it. So if you are authentic, even if you're not an expert, even if you don't have the best of the personality, even if you're not the most of the educated or an expert in your field, if you're authentic, sooner or later, audience will start connecting with you, right? So emotional connect, authenticity, and preparation. Of course, it comes from a lot of hard work. And primarily, I feel it's understanding your audience and how you can package that content which the audience love within the limited time which has been given to you. All right. So these are the some of the aspects which I feel will make you a good or better, a better speaker. Now, अगला जो myth है that you know the expert speakers or the great speakers are never nervous. But let me tell you, डर सबको लगता है, right? गला सबका सूखता है, ओठ सबके सूखते हैं, हाथ सबका कांपता है, पैर सबका कांपता है. You may be the best of the speaker, the most experienced speaker, but I feel if somebody is saying that he is not nervous, either he's God or he's lying, or another option could be he's in Gurkha, right? So in reality, कोई ऐसा speaker नहीं है जो nervous नहीं होता, जिसको डर नहीं लगता, right? It's only that how do we channelize that nervous energy into positive energy, right? That negative nervousness to positive excitement. So that will come with practice, preparation. But this is a complete myth that expert speakers don't feel nervous. Everyone is nervous before an important assignment. Now, how do we control the negative nervousness and channelize into a positive excitement, right? Now, कभी भी हम नर्वस जब होते हैं एंड स्पेशली व्हेन देयर इज एन इंपॉर्टेंट इवेंट, हम इसलिए होते हैं बिकॉज फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल जिस भी इवेंट के लिए हमें नॉमिनेट किया गया है या जो भी हमारी पब्लिक स्पीकिंग असाइनमेंट हो और एनी टास्क है, टीम को एड्रेस करना है, लीडरशिप को एड्रेस करना है, वी आर नर्वस बिकॉज दैट अपॉइंटमेंट इज और दैट असाइनमेंट इज important, and more importantly we have prepared to come out as good and successful in that particular assignment. That's why we are nervous. So it's a very, very positive sign which your body reflects that 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 assignment is important. It is important for you. You also feel it is important. Now you have to just control that and convert into a positive excitement. This will happen when you know or will reinforce in your mind that whatever I'm going to do is important. मैं जिनके लिए करने जा रहा हूं वो मेरे लिए इंपॉर्टेंट है. इस असाइनमेंट का जो आउटकम है वो सबके हित में है. इट इज गोइंग टू बेनिफिट एवरीवन. आई हैव understood my audience. I have researched my content. I have created my presentation as best as possible. I have practiced. I have rehearsed. I have now got hold of the possible questions which can come, and I have done my best for this assignment. So once you reinforce, इतना कुछ अगर आपने अपने आप को आपने किया है और आप अपने thought process में ये ला रहे हैं that this assignment is important and it's a positive assignment, so the chances are that this negative fear or nervousness will convert into a positive excitement, and that's what is important. Now moving ahead, the next myth is memorization myth. कि क्या हमें अपनी जो public speech है उसको पूरा याद करना है word by word. We have to learn it verbatim. So I feel firstly it is not possible for most of us to remember or memorize every word of our speech, but some people are there who can even memorize. They can rattle the entire dictionary. There are people, but gentlemen, it doesn't help much to remember each word of your speech, because if you miss one pole of your narration of your speech, then the whole necklace will go for a toss. So it's always, I mean, if you're an expert, you're the best in terms of your memory, you can do that. But for most of us people, average or normal people like us, it will be good that we memorize only the more important concepts of our speech, and rather than trying to focus on memorizing every word of the speech, right? So uh, just focus on the key aspects, and I know we can just let it flow that way rather than trying to remember every word. Now, another myth is that audience is there to judge you, audience is there to ensure that you fail. But I know, just apply a little bit of common sense. When you have gone as an audience, or you have gone as a speaker at some place, somebody has called you for a speaking assignment. Why will, first of all, the host of that program, if he has called you, firstly he believes that you are an expert on the topic which has been assigned to you. Secondly, he has invested his reputation in calling you because it is his show and he has publicized it. Then now coming on to the audience knows who the speaker is. That's why they're there, right? So once somebody has, then they would have traveled to some places. If it is a paid show, no, they would have paid some money. Even if it is a free, they have invested their time and energy. They had traveled from so many kilometers. So why would they want you to fail in the very first place? So the myth that audience is going to judge you for everything and they are waiting for you to fail is one of the greatest myth, because of the reasons I just mentioned, right? So no audience wants the speaker to fail. In fact, on the contrary, they want you to succeed, right? So don't worry too much as to what the audience is going to judge you. Think them as your well-wisher. They are here, they've invested their energies, money and time, so you try and give the best you can, whatever best ROI you can give to them for their time, energy and their presence, and that will convert your thoughts from negative to positive. Now generally what audience remembers, no audience remembers आपने कौन से कलर का सूट पहना था, आपने कौन से ब्रांड के शूज पहने थे, कौन से गॉगल्स पहने थे, right? People will generally remember the emotional connect you could develop with the audience, right? And the key aspects of your message, if you have spoken on astronomy, no, aerospace or AI, ML, or for example, English communication. So they will just remember the key elements of your, speech, and mostly they'll remember how you made them feel and were you able to emotionally connect with them or not, right? So except for few ideas, no, they are not going to remember the frivolous aspects of the particular assignment. So don't worry too much, and neither you judge the audience too much, and audience definitely are not judging you too much. Now moving ahead, the next method of perfect opening. Generally most of the speaker will say that no, you have to go with a prepared line, shayari, a big statement or a bold statement. It's fine. I mean, if you can do that and pull it off, nothing like it. But even if you can't do a perfect opening, don't worry. No audience is not going to bombast you just because you have not said a first great line. They're waiting for better things to come from you. They're waiting for you to connect with them. They're waiting for you to deliver the value for which they are there. It may not happen in the first line. You, whatever, half an hour, 45 minute, 1 hour time you have, they will expect the whole movie to be shown to them, not just one opening dialogue or opening statements, right? So it's a myth. And you have to be genuine, have a clear clean start. Even if it is a low start, don't worry, you can pick it up. If you are genuine, you are prepared, you have understood the audience, you have researched your content, right? So focus on delivering value to the audience and not just about the perfect start. Now another myth is the perfect performance myth, right? And people feel, अगर मैंने एक भी गलती कर दी अपने पूरे असाइनमेंट में, पब्लिक स्पीच में, तो ना people will start booing me, or no, my whole performance, whole effort has gone to drains. But that's not true, right? There's no performance as perfect performance. This perfect is the greatest myth, and I believe the greatest roadblock for all of us in life. We always wait for perfect performance, perfect preparation, perfect moment, perfect person, which is in fact nowhere to be seen. There's no perfection, right? So the perfect performance is also a myth, and one single or maybe a few mistakes won't ruin your complete presentation or assignment. Even if you have made a mistake, don't worry. If there's a possibility of apologizing, do it. But don't make a big issue out of it. People know that it happens. Everyone has gone through it. So just overcome it and no, keep moving ahead with the broader goal of your assignment or your speech, and don't get stuck by one or a few particular small mistakes. Now, the myth of perfect audience. So, some people feel that if I have done everything right and I've delivered a great speech, the entire auditorium and the whole set of audience will be on their feet and clamoring for you, and you will become superstar overnight. Gentlemen, it may happen. If it happens, I mean, good luck to everyone, and I wish it happens to you. But even if that doesn't happen, if the whole auditorium is not on their feet and clapping for you, don't worry, because every audience has a different level of no expectation from your assignment or from a speech, right? So, and everyone has a different form of expressing their appreciation. So don't expect that the entire set of audience will behave in a similar way, right? Every person is from a different or a diverse background. They have different interests, they have different expertise level, they have different interest level, they have different reasons to be there. So as long as the audience receives your message well, I think you have done your job. So there's nothing as perfect audience, same as there's nothing like a perfect public speaker. Now, another myth is of natural charisma. So, ये charisma है या charisma है, I really don't know, but no public speaker can claim that only because of natural charisma he is successful or wherever he is today. No, you don't have to be naturally charismatic to crack the code of public speaking at all the times. The reality is, if you're genuine, if you're authentic, you have prepared about your topic, you have understood your audience, you know the context, your overall thought process or purpose. If your purpose is positive, if you think that I really want to bring good or do good about the audience, and if the whole purpose is driven by a positive purpose, I think you will crack the code. And you don't have to be naturally good looking, tall, dark, handsome, the best of the person or the breed to be a great public speaker, right? Bring in your uniqueness. Each one of us are different. We all have our own the X factor. So focus on that, use that, and create the connect with audience through your uniqueness. And we don't need to have any great natural charisma, right? So that was another myth. Now, another myth is that we have to prepare, perfectly everything, which I said, I think perfect is the greatest roadblock to our success, right? So do whatever best you can, because I feel there's no perfect preparation. I mean, how will you judge? You will always have limited resources, you'll have limited time, you will have limited time to prepare, resources to do. In that case, whatever best one can do, we should do. So prepare whatever time, resources we have, and based on that, give your best. Don't worry too much about a perfect preparation, because over preparation also sometimes kills the show. So with this, gentlemen, boys and girls, I have tried my best कि जितनी भी भ्रांतियां हैं पब्लिक स्पीकिंग को लेके उनको जोरदार तरीके से तोड़ा जाए, so that you realize your full potential. आपके अंदर जो शक्ति है उसको कोई भी ऐसा मिथ या भ्रम जो है वो लिमिट ना कर सके, और आप जिस भी फील्ड में हैं, फॉर एग्जाम्पल दिस वाज रिलेटेड टू पब्लिक स्पीकिंग, but this myth could be anywhere. In every field there are certain myths, so I have tried to break some of the myths related to public speaking or communication, सो आप इन मिथ्स को, जो भी मिथ्स या तो लोगों ने दिए हैं आपको या आपने खुद अपने अंदर समाहित कर लिए हैं, आप उनको निकालिए और उनको सामने रखिए अपने, और उन देखिए कि क्या जो भी मिथ आपने रखे हैं वो वाकई मिथ हैं कि बस वो मिथ्या है, या बचपन का भूत या पुलिस है जिससे आपको डराया जा रहा है। आप उसको डिफरेंशिएट कीजिए। जो रियलिस्टिक मिथ लगते हैं उनको तोड़ने की कोशिश कीजिए थ्रू प्रिपरेशन, प्लानिंग, रिहर्सल, रिहर्सल, प्रैक्टिस, प्रैक्टिस, and definitely you can break any of the myths, especially in the public speaking. I have a detailed content on this. Now, if you want that, please comment in the chat box or drop me a message. Most of you know me, right? And you can always call me, follow me, and you know, um, ask me any support which I can provide. So, generally, this is what I wanted to share with you guys today. So hope you like it, and it is of some use to you. And once again मैं आपको बोलना चाहूंगा कि आपके जो भी फील्ड है, क्षेत्र है, पब्लिक स्पीकिंग, communication, soft skills, personality development, these are the elements which are very, very important for you to succeed in life, wherever, whichever field, whether you are a student looking for your first job, whether you are a professional in your first few years of your professional journey, uh, and more importantly for my friends in the blue collar industry, for them the skill of English communication be a game changer. I'll say life changer. I will also go to the extent of saying that it's a generational change which could come in their life, right? So, all my white collar friends, please share this knowledge with your friends, with your team, who are below you and helping you to grow in life. This is your moral gift to them. Help them grow in life. These are almost free skills. Anybody can learn it, and it can bring quantum change in their lives. So, with this, thank you so much for your time. God bless you. Have a great day and life ahead. Thank you so much. Bye bye.